Hola Capricorns, this is your love reading for October 2018. I'm hoping you guys can't hear the landscapers in the back since I'm mic'd up. And speaking of my mic, let me just move this thing. Okay. So this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below along with my email. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and set that up. I'm starting off with Alpha Capricorn. So again, this is a me thing. People were like, I don't understand. This is just how I do my reading. So I focus on you are an Alpha Capricorn if you are assertive, outgoing, and you tend to identify with masculine energies. Again, this is just a me thing. I don't do genders. I do energies, okay? So we'll do alphas first. Things to mention, my 2018 sun moon readings are in my playlist. Go look up your sun moon sign and check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you view it. When you see it is when you were meant to view it. Also, I've been working on compatibility readings and those have been going up. I'm currently working on you guys, Capricorn. So go ahead and go my playlist and check out compatibility readings for Capricorn. And then finally, no, not finally, I'm on the Instant Go app. So if you need a quick answer to a quick question, download the Instant Go app, look for Veronica Garnett and text me. No phone or video chat at this time. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below, as I always do, for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, okay? So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns? For love, October 2018, what are the previous love energies they passed out of? What are the love energies they can expect? And how will they be moving out of October and into November in regards to love? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend to be said for Capricorn, love, October 2018, and the period surrounding it. Hey, Spirit angels, can you please show me previous or prior energies the Capricorn, love energies the Capricorn passed out of? What you guys passed out of is the Two of Imps in the upright. Can you please show me love energies they can expect in October 2018? You can expect the Star card in reversed. And then moving forward, what can Capricorn, Alpha Capricorns expect moving into November? Alpha Capricorns, the Judgment card in reversed. All right, so I'm getting a little bit of a storyline here. So we start off with the Two of Imps in the upright. This is interesting to me. Look at this guy holding these guys by the scruffs of their neck while they're kind of going at it, okay? So I feel like you were in some kind of partnership or you reconnected with somebody and you guys are still kind of having a power struggle. You guys are still kind of going at it. Or you were in a relationship and you guys are having arguments, or you're getting into a relationship and you guys right off the bat things aren't kind of working out, okay? But I do feel like there's two energies. Someone's trying to one up somebody else. And it's weird because usually this card is about, it can be about partnerships and you know, future plans and things like that, and waiting for results based on something. And that might be the case. I mean, the two of you might be kind of arguing, kind of having a power struggle, arguing over things. Maybe for some of you guys are learning how to argue so that you can move forward in regards to your relationship, or how to argue better or have, you know, constructive arguments, okay? But I'm not getting the feeling from this card of, you know, plans, partnerships, new ways of doing stuff. It might be new ways have to become out of this. But I am getting two people kind of going at it that I immediately felt that, okay? And someone having to separate you guys, put you guys into separate corners. So going into October, for October, we have the Star card in reverse. That's a card of Aquarius for those of you, if that resonates. The Star card in reverse is about losing hope. So things not working out as perhaps you thought they were going to work out. For some of you might be a little bit depressed. Some of you might be dealing with going back to the kind of going at it thing, you know, coming out of it in October feeling, you know, powerless, or feeling you're dealing with someone that's arrogant or what have you. But whatever it is, energies aren't quite working out. So what you thought would come to pass, or something that would happen, I don't feel is happening. And as you move into November, we have the Judgment card in reverse. And this is the kind of like, I kind of wish I didn't do that sort of thing. Judgment card, you know, is about kind of reflecting on, looking back on what you did. And you know, saying, like I said, it's an error in judgment. It's, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that was a weak moment for me. Whatever it is. And be careful that some of you aren't in denial, that you aren't kind of like putting it on the other person, so to speak. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I mean, if there's something, if there was a lesson for you to be learned from this, then embrace the lesson, embrace the challenge, and get out of it what you needed to, rather than, you know, sticking your head in the sand or otherwise. And I'm not saying, I mean, that's just, I felt like I had to say that for some of you. So let's pull clarifiers for Alpha Capricorns here. Can you please provide clarification on the Two of Imps in the upright for Alpha Capricorns? Previous energies, why did you choose the Two of Imps? For Alpha Capricorns, who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. And it might be you two are going at it because you Alpha Capricorns are such a strong energy, you know. It might just be, you know, you're standing up for your beliefs, what you believe in. And here we have it again. Now we have the Two of Clubs in the upright. The same thing. I just feel like it's two people with a lot of fire between them, but I almost feel like it's a rivalry. I feel like there's conversations that are going on that are very, that one just fell on the floor, face up, so I'm going to put it how it fell. Excuse me while I get it. Yeah, so someone has ego involved in these arguments because we have the Nine of Hearts in reverse. So someone wants to win just to win. It could be having a selfish agenda. I feel like there's a lot of ego in these arguments. Somebody, neither of you want to be the loser. Power struggle. You guys aren't getting along with the Three of Diamonds in reverse. You guys aren't working well together. There's no harmony. Somebody's feeling like they're not valued or their opinions aren't valued. So that's kind of what's going on there. All right, so that is making sense. Can you please put clarification on the Star card? Why is the Star card in reverse for Alpha Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have? For the Star card in reverse, I had a thought though, because I do feel like for some of you, if you do kind of figure out a constructive way to argue, if you have a meeting of the minds, then it's possible for this to proceed forward. It's possible for you to change your ways. Both of you to change your ways. The Star card in reverse. Why is the Star card here in reverse or Alpha Capricorns? Who is this person? Was this energy? Person, personality, perspective. Star card, please. Okay. We'll have the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Diamonds. Person, personality, perspective. What do you see? Please give me 3. What do you see? I like to have 3. Okay, so we have the Ten of Spades in reverse. We have the Ace of Diamonds in the upright. Ace of Diamonds to me indicates a new beginning, but wanting to work on it. Work on love. For some of you, you might have a business with this person. For some of you, you might work with this person with the Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like there's an opportunity for you guys to kind of work on this. And you may do so because we have the Ten of Spades in reverse, which is about coming out of the trauma. Healing, recovering, dealing with old pain, the swords that you guys used to throw at each other and dealing with it and accepting it. You know, Four of Hearts in the upright. I feel like somebody doesn't want to work on things. So you or the other person might be offering and saying, hey, you know what? You know, I know it seems like it's hopeless. I know it seems like, you know, whatever. And I feel like one person is saying, you know, but we can work on this with the Ace of Diamonds in reverse. We can come out of the pain that we caused each other. But for some reason, somebody isn't that interested in that. And the Four of Hearts is, you know, they're listening to the idea of, yeah, maybe we can do that, but I'm not really that into it. You know, or they're saying it's really not worth it to me, or I'm not, you know, I'm fulfilled and I'm not getting what I need out of this relationship. You know, you make the offer to them and they're kind of apathetic about it, you know, like, you know, I'm not feeling it. I'm not on the same page as you. So I don't feel like, I feel like someone does want to work on it, but the other person doesn't care enough to want to. Can you please provide clarification on the Judgment card? Why is the Judgment card here in reverse for Alpha Capricorns? Who is this person? Was this energy? Additional messages, please. Judgment card in reverse for Alpha Capricorns. Person, personality, perspective, person. Yeah. So we have the Two of Diamonds in the upright, and it's struggling to hold it together. So one person's saying, you know what, we really shouldn't have done this. You know, it's not working out. Our relationship's weakening. We aren't learning what we need to learn from this. Somebody wants to check out, but somebody with the Two of Diamonds wants to make it work. And they're working really hard to make it work. They're trying to balance things. They're, you know, running around, putting out fires. But somebody could also not be interested, and they're not making room for this love. See, and this woman, I like the Gypsy Witch, because this woman sitting in the window, she's always waiting. I feel like she's waiting for somebody to return, waiting for someone to come back to her. And that's what I'm getting. One person wants to work on it, the other person doesn't. Might have been somebody you've known for a while, because the Queen of Pentacles has these little children sitting down there playing with each other. So it might be somebody that you have a history with. Queen of Pentacles, I get a really singular energy from that. I'm getting that you guys are really trying your best, maybe in regards to this person. But I think you go on to let go. Let me see if there's one additional clarifier for Alpha Capricorns. Judge for the Judgment card. Additional more card, please. They may or may not. Oh, okay. This one dropped out. Yeah, so it ends up not working out. Okay, what you thought was going to go on to kind of become something does not. Somebody could end up moving out. It's just, there's too much tension between you guys. There's just a total lack of harmony. It's not a comfortable place to be with this person. It's not a nice environment when you're around them. So I feel like with the Four of Wands, you guys just kind of call it quits. You gave it a good effort, but I see you Capricorn is going on singly. I think you guys are holding on to it because of you have invested in it, or you've known this person for a while, or, you know, I'm getting some kind of, and you really want to give it a good go, because I know you guys want to give everything your best effort before you let go of something. But I think despite your best efforts, it doesn't work out. Mostly because I think the other person is not, like I said, they're just not in it. They don't have the same commitment and dedication to it that you do. They just don't, the feelings aren't enough for them to continue, I kind of feel like. So I apologize for whoever this message is for. But it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and re-mention, if you are going through something like this and you need a personal reading, just check out my rates and info and email below. Shoot me an email and we can make that happen. Check out my playlist. In there you'll find my 2018 Sun Moon readings. You'll see my compatibility readings. I'm currently working on Capricorn. I am on the Instant Go app, text only if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And then I will leave a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a current, a crush, or an ex. Finally, I'm going to move on to the Beta Capricorns. You guys are more than welcome to stick around. Sometimes people like to listen to both of them, but otherwise I'm going to move on to them, and I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye. Hola Beta Capricorns, this is your love reading for October 2018. If this reading resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, so is my email. Shoot me an email and we can make that happen. I'm going to be doing Beta Capricorn. So this is just my personal thing. It's not like a thing. I created it myself because I don't like to have people kind of like do boy-girl things, so I do energies. So you are a Beta Capricorn if you tend to be introverted, introspective, and identify with feminine energies, okay? Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. Go check those out. Look up your Sun Moon sign and then check out your behavioral traits in addition to your predictions for 2018. When you see it is when you're meant to view it. My compatibility readings are going up in my playlist too. I'm currently working on Capricorn, so make sure you guys check that out. I'm on the Instant Go app, text only at this time if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And then finally, I will be leaving a bonus Vimeo link below, as I usually do, for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom for Beta Capricorns for the month of October 2018? Can you show me the love energies the Beta Capricorns passed out of? What will they pass into in October? And how will they pass out of October into November? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Beta Capricorns for love, October 2018, and the period surrounding it. Holy Spirit, angels, can you please show me previous or prior energies for Capricorns? They're pulling out the Emperor in the upright. Okay. Can you please show me energies that they can expect? Energies they can expect. Energies you can expect in October. We have the Two of Bats in reverse. And can you please show me how they will be moving out of October into November? The Two of Ghosts in the upright. All right. So, and I had that pause because I was just like looking at this, figuring it out. So we have the Emperor here. We start off with prior energies. I'll tell you what I'm feeling with this, okay? Because I'm looking at this card and I see this Frankenstein guy, and he's kind of being chained to the chair, so he doesn't get up and go batshit on somebody. Is what I'm feeling. That's why that chain's there. But he's still very authoritative. He's holding a scepter, and then I don't know, he has a ball or an orange or some kind of deal. The cat looks a little fearful of him in the back, like, uh-oh, if I step out of line, you know. So I'm feeling like, you know, for some of you, you could be dealing with an Aries, or someone has Aries in your chart. But this energy is, I feel like you guys are involved with somebody, and this person is very strict, okay? I feel like they're patriarchal, you know, like fatherly. Don't get me wrong, they run shit. They keep things under control. So that's a good thing about the Emperor. You know, he makes order out of chaos. You know, he's the boss. He leads people. He has great husband qualities, but he's very authoritative, okay? He demands respect. You must follow his rules. He creates boundaries for you. So I almost feel like some of you are uncomfortable about this. I'm getting an uncomfortableness. Not an abuse situation or anything like that, but just this person likes things, it's walking on eggshells around them. Not in a fearful way. It's just they like things a certain way, and if they don't, you're going to hear belly aching about it. And sometimes you would rather not, you're choosing your battles, you'd rather not rock that boat is what I'm getting. As we move into October here, we have you as the Two of Bats in reverse, and you're making a decision. You're kind of deciding, or you're not making a decision. It's an inability really to make a decision, because you're kind of deciding what you're going to do with this, okay? What you're going to do with this person. You know that if you make the wrong decision, there's going to be negative consequences to this. Okay, so you're kind of stuck. And like I said, you're really having a hard time deciding this. And there's a lot that goes into this. Okay, I don't think this is a clear-cut decision. I feel like there's a lot of information that you have, maybe in regards to this person. Maybe they're going through a hard time, and this is their nature when they're going through a hard time. So there's a lot of information that you're processing to kind of make this decision. But the good news is, moving into November, I feel like it gets cleared up, because the Two of Ghosts is about soulmates. It's about restoring harmony. Harmony returns to the relationship. The commitment is renewed. You guys have a deep respect for each other. You see each other, eye to eye. You value this love. You value this partnership, and you want to get it back on track, and not even just get it back on track, but be totally fulfilled. So I do feel like something happens, and we'll pull clarifiers, and you get to that point. Maybe you have a conversation with this person. You have a sit down and let them know how it makes you feel. Okay, can you please provide clarification on the Emperor? Why is the Emperor? Watch, I'll pull clarifiers. It'll be all wrong. No. They'll be like, no, that isn't what we wanted to say. That's why we're giving these clarifiers. But I don't know, I'm getting a strong feeling for this. Can you please provide clarification on the Emperor? Why is the Emperor here for Beta Capricorns? Energies prior to October, love energies. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Emperor and the upright person. Okay. You don't want to talk to this person. You don't want to confront them. You don't want to tell them because we have the 8 of clubs in reverse. And you also feel like if you talk to them, you're going to be blocked. So you feel like if you have these conversations with them, they're going to be like, you know, what are you talking about? That's not true. I don't need to listen to this. I feel like it's a strong energy in regards to that. We have the 7 of Hearts in reversed. And I feel like with this person, you got into it because you were deceived by how they were kind of putting themselves out there. And I feel like you might have idealized them a little bit. You might have been thinking very positive about them. And then once you kind of got into it, you discovered that you know, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And I do feel like with that 8 of clubs, this person does not want to communicate. They, like I said, anytime you get into a conversation about how they are or how they make you feel, they just shut you down. That's what I'm getting. And now, and the Queen of Spades here in reverse, you're thinking, your emotions are all over the place. You definitely have an attachment to this person. You're thinking with your heart over your head. Logically, if you were thinking logically, you'd be like, okay, you know, this isn't a type of person that I want to be with. I'm too restricted, and it's just, you know, it's not working out in that regard. And I feel like I'm being the submissive to this. Even though the Emperor is not, again, like I said, this isn't a mean energy. This person is just very set in their ways, and they're unmoving, I feel like. And with that Queen of Swords in reverse, you can also, you actually might feel sometimes like this person has unreasonable demands. You know what I'm getting from all of this? I'm trying to think of the movie, and I'm going to date myself because only a percentage of you are going to know this movie. I think it was Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts, and she's in a relationship with this guy, and this guy, now that was an abusive situation, but I don't think this is. But I'm using that guy as an example because he liked things a certain way. She had to like line all the cans up so the labels were facing out, and that's what I think I'm kind of getting here. But you guys have an attachment to this person. Your heart is attached to them. So you appease them. You abide by their rules, or you did for the time being. Let's see what's going on with this 2 of Bats here. Can you please provide clarification on the 2 of Bats? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the 2 of Bats in reverse for Beta Capricorns? Person, personality, perspective, 2 of Bats in reverse. Beta Capricorns, October, 2 of Bats. What do you see? I'd like to have 3. Okay, 1. Okay, you are considering ending this relationship because we had the 3 of Hearts. And oh, no. Sorry. When I think of heart, I go back to the traditional, the Rider-Waite. That's the 3 of Cups. 10 of Spades. No, but you are still considering the ending because we have the 10 of Spades here. 3 of Cups. All right, I feel like, so this is the deal. With the 3 of Cups, I feel like you're talking to friends. You're going out with friends, you're talking to them, you know, friends, and you're like, you know, this guy's being like, he's being like this, I don't know what to do. Because you have all this information you're processing, you're trying to arrive at a decision, and you're thinking, you know, that your friends might kind of help you out with this. You're telling them about their energy. Because we have the Jack of Spades here in reverse. So, you know, as you confide in them about this, you know, you're feeling like your energy is really scattered. Everything's out of control. You don't have control over the situation. You know, everything's just kind of swirling around you. And here you are with the 10 of Spades. You are considering ending this. You know, if you do end it, it's going to not end well. It's going to cause you pain. It's going to cause them pain. And it might not be happy about it ending. You know it's going to be a very dark time, and I'm feeling like you might have this conversation with them. I feel like your friends kind of tell them, listen, you have to do something about this. So, you know, go talk to them. Even though they keep shutting you down or whatever, go talk to them. They have a right to know before you end it. I feel like that's what's being said. They have a right to know, and because you have the support of your friends, I feel like you have a conversation with this person. I mean, the Ten of Swords is ending, but the swords are also about communication. I mean, talking. Yeah, talking, communication. I got blindsided. I don't know what that means. I just heard blindsided. I don't know if somebody got blindsided with a conversation or... I said it because I heard it. Okay, can you please provide clarification on the Two of Ghosts? Why is the Two of Ghosts here for Beta Capricorns? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for this, for the Two of Ghosts? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Two of Ghosts. Person. Nope, lost it. Sorry, for some reason I'm having... I had trouble clarifying in Sagittarius too for some reason. Okay, they curled all these out. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay. Okay, let me put these like this. So here's the Three of Clubs in the reverse, the King of Hearts in reverse. I think you do have a conversation with this person, and it gets you to a different place with this Four of Wands here. So the conversations you're having, because we have the Three of Clubs in reverse, you're letting them know that, you know, we're really struggling here. The Three of Clubs can be about, I mean, in reverse, you know, communication problems, and you know, we're wasting our time here, and we have these setbacks, and it's due to us not communicating right, us not getting on the same page. You let them know how you feel in regards to them with this King of Hearts here. You're letting them know that, and you're taking a big risk here, because I feel like when you tell them this, you know there's going to be a reaction associated with it, but you have to do it anyways. It's like your last-ditch effort. And the person, when you tell them, they might get a little out of control in regards to their emotions. They might blow up. I feel like there might be like a blow up. This person doesn't like talking about feelings. That's not something that they're used to doing. So when you're the one that kind of like is forcing them to talk about repressed feelings or how they feel and stuff, they're really uncomfortable with it. And they're gonna show how uncomfortable they are by, like, you know, emotionally trying to manipulate the situation or what have you. But it needs to be said. For you guys cannot walk away until you have this done. And I actually think that this confrontation ends up being a good thing, even though these are all in reverse. The Two of Pentacles here is, you know, like really struggling. Being overwhelmed. And I feel like in this conversation that you have, you know, going into November with this person, a lot of stuff comes out in regards to them, and they don't want to deal with it, and they're overwhelmed, and you know, you're having this conversation, but I feel like they don't want to lose you either. And you let them know they're being unreasonable with the Two of Pentacles. That comes up in the conversation. Hey, the demands you're making on me in regards to it's just too much. So here, these cards are just you being like, blah, 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 just laying it out. I don't feel like they want to lose you. And I feel like after that conversation, you guys get it back, get harmony back. And not only that, you have the Four of Clubs here, which, you know, it's a cause to celebrate. You guys might end up moving in with each other. Some of you might end up getting engaged. You're taking the relationship to a more grounded place, and you guys are happy. You're restoring happiness back to your relationship. But I just think you guys need to have that come to Jesus conversation here. You're building up to do it here with your friends. You execute it here. moving into November. And I think it ends up, and I was surprised. I was surprised that happened. I think it ends up being a good conversation. And this person says, you know what? You're right. You have rights in this too. You have a right to have your feelings validated. And they're not comfortable with it because they don't like having conversations about feelings. They just feel like relationships are they just happen. They don't need work. But yeah, so good job to you guys for pushing through on this one. I like that. Okay, maybe it is a happy ending. All right, so guys, keep in mind, if this resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, so is my email. Shoot me an email. In my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. I also have my compatibility readings in there. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need one quick answer to one quick question. And then, again, I'll be leaving the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Otherwise, Beta Capricorns and all Capricorns, I will see you mid-month for your mid-months. Good luck with this. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.